Hey there guys, and welcome back to the French Toast Vapes channel here. Today we're going to be talking about the Troll RDA. I just got this today, so it's a little bit unused for me, but I've used it enough in the past couple hours to get a pretty good feel for it, so I'm not too unaware of what it can do. If there's anything that comes up important, I'll be sure to comment down below and pin it or something like that, just to let you guys know if anything breaks or if anything happens that you guys should know about. So to start this off, I'm going to talk about like the diameters and details and stuff like that. So to start off, this is a 22 millimeter in diameter RDA. As you can see, it fits pretty well on my Lacimo. There's a little bit of hangover, but not too much. You take it off. So yeah, that's 22 millimeters down there. Ooh, that's some juice on there. So as you can see, this is the V2. It's a little bit newer, a little bit more expensive depending on where you get it from. On the link that I'm going to do, it's going to go to Great Rda when it was $35 on there. I picked this up on a sale today for the 4th of July for $30. So the next thing is this is just a 510 pin, just like any other standard, and you can also adjust it like most RDAs in case you need a little bit longer connection or a little bit shorter depending on your mod that you are using. So the inside, I want to put this back on because it's easier to take off the cap. So the inside, it's dual post, as you can see right there, a little like the Velocity style post, which is my favorite. Allows for more cotton, a little bit bigger coils and stuff like that, a little bit more room to work with. Right now I'm running 2 alien coils in there I just bought. Don't know how to build those, and I don't wish to start. So they did advertise these to have bigger wiring holes in the first one, which is pretty good. I didn't have any problems at all with mine. With these aliens, they fit right in. There's a lot of, as you can see, the screw still pretty close to the end of the post there, so they give you a lot of room to work with. The next thing is the deck, like the depth of it is 10 millimeters, which is pretty good. I don't have to juice it as often as I thought I would, considering it is considered to be a cloud chasing RDA. That juice swell does really help the juice amount that you can hold in there at a time. The next thing is it came with a chuff cap right there. It also came with like a little stainless steel that I'll show you whenever I take off the box, and I'll show you all that here in a minute. But yeah, that's the chuff cap. I like it better than the stainless steel. It got a little hot whenever I was using it. There's the airflow. You can see you can just adjust it like that. One on that side, one on that side, 2, 3. That's about it. It's a lot more airflow than you'd think. I wasn't expecting it to be that much, but it actually was pretty good. Okay, and then the next thing that I was gonna say was just the inside of it. As you can see, I've been using it for a little bit. Like I said, it's probably just my build and all that I have in there, but you do get some spit back, not too bad, but that's just build up. Like I said, I've been using it for a couple hours non-stop, trying to just get the feel of it before I came on here and told you guys about it. So we get into the box here. You just take off the sleeve. It's a cool looking little box. I like it a lot. And this was what it came with originally as the drip tip. It's like this little chuff adapter, and then this little thing on top. And to me, it wasn't getting enough airflow from that little tiny hole, and it was just getting hot whenever I would put my mouth on it. Put that back in there. That's where the RDA went, obviously. And this was pretty cool about this RDA. Whenever I first opened it, looked inside. As you can see, I've opened it because I used it to they give you cotton for it. They give you their little goodie baggie like most RDAs and tanks do and stuff. So in the goodie bag, you get a really nice little tool. I like this one a lot. It's a lot better than the other ones I've gotten. You get a couple more screws here. You can see it's all scattered, and a lot of O-rings. A lot of O-rings. These 2 smaller ones are for the end of that little drip cap in case it got too loose. These big ones are for the base of it right there, of course. So yeah, that came with that. And then I didn't open these. I'm gonna save them, but there are 2 coils that they give you too, so it was also a nice little treat. I'm trying to see, it just said, okay, so they're twisted coils. I don't know the ohms on those or anything, but my aliens run at 0.2 ohms, so they're definitely a pretty heavy hitters on there. And I'll be showing you more of the cloud production whenever we go to the FaceTime here in a minute. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, so this is gonna be the FaceTime and cloud demo of the Troll RDA. So to start things off, just a couple pros and cons. The cons that I have is I do get some spit back, but I mean, I am running 2 alien coils, so it doesn't really surprise me, but it could just be that the RDA does hit pretty hard. But I'm sure that it's because of my watts and my build, so you don't have to go into depth about that. But if you are trying to cloud chase, then I'm sure you're going to be getting some crazy builds in there and some high wattages, so be aware of some spit back. And like I showed you in the video, you do get it. You saw a lot of juice and like condensation on the inside of the cap and the drip tip. So yeah, that's about the only con that I say that I'd have so far. The pros, obviously, it's a great cloud chaser. Can't really see too well because of the dark, but I mean, you saw just how much came out, and that was just with a 2-second hit, so it's running pretty good. And my batteries are about a quarter of the way charged, so even with your batteries kind of low, it does hit pretty hard. So yeah, I'm running this at 120 watts right now. I'll go up to about probably around 150, but I won't go higher than that because I don't really like that hot vape like some people do. I don't really like the feeling of that. It feels kind of weird in my mouth. That's what she said. All right, anyway. I'm gonna go up to 150. So yeah, as you can tell, it hits pretty hard. That last one wasn't even a second hit, or a 1 second hit, so it's a 0.85. I do have nicotine in my juice, so it's a little bit harder for me to hit those for longer with these higher watts because it just gets to me. But I mean, anyway, this is a great RDA. I would really recommend it for somebody who's looking for a newer RDA to run on their higher wattage mods. I don't know if I'd recommend it for a lower wattage mod because at 70 watts, here I'll go down so you guys can see. I was trying to run this at 70 watts. It wasn't hitting that great. Goes by 0.1 increments, dude.
Yeah, that's how we chaos.
All right. So as you can tell, it was a decent cloud, but 2.85 seconds just for that, it was not really worth it at all. I'm sorry I have the hiccups. So, I mean, all in all, I would recommend this. It's definitely one of the more expensive RDAs unless you find it online, and I'll link down in the description, I think for $35, which is a little bit expensive for me for RDAs. I prefer tanks for my regulated box mods that have variable wattages and temperatures and stuff. I usually run the RDAs on my tug lifes and my mech mods, just because you don't really have anything to worry about ohm wise and blowing up wise unless your batteries are screwed up in the ass. But all right, so that about wraps up this FaceTime. Please check out our other mods and tanks if you liked how in depth that we go and all that kind of stuff. And this, of course, this isn't paid, obviously, because we're just no lives on making vape reviews. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.